All right, and we're back.
We
Alex,
are back.
this is my my lovely co-host, Alex. So we're in map 2 now of the lower bracket quarterfinals
We are.
for Rainbow Six Siege. We have UNM against San Jose State. Map 1 was Chalet, and we saw a really good defense from UNM there.
We did. They played fantastic on defense and offense. And thank you, SJSU and UNM, for bringing us maps we have not seen yet.
I know. I love it. I love it. We're not playing Oregon. We're not playing. What else did we see yesterday?
Skyscraper.
Skyscraper.
Some borders as well. Those
Border
were
was
fun.
okay. I'm okay with border.
We're getting tired of those maps.
But yeah, the Oregon was getting very boring, very repetitive. I was not having a good time with it, but I'm glad to see some different maps coming in. I see we're on Cafe now for map 2. Not a big fan of Cafe personally.
Not very much.
It's just a big square, man. Like what do you do? It's just a big square.
And it's very interesting that SJSU we started on defense. Typically, Cafe is a very difficult map to attack, but UNM showed that they can attack very well. So this might be even like a 3-3 split. We might for the first half.
I'm looking to see a pretty even matchup here between San Jose State and UNM. So it does look like we're starting off on the top floor here.
Actually, it looks like we're going on first floor.
Sweet. First floor. Sorry, I just couldn't see. Our monitor was too small. But so San Jose is opting to go in fireplace here and mining.
Very interesting site to start. Usually teams like to start in top floor or maybe even throw like a curveball and go kitchen first. But to go mining is very interesting pick.
Yeah, I'm interested to see what kind of strats they're cooking up here. I do see that they brought a castle. They are holding and extending upstairs, which I like seeing. Holding cocktail is really important for Cafe. You need that horizontal control on those new, especially new bow catch, because teams love to drop down there and then start to take over and then vertically go down. You can clearing Cafe is honestly, it's pretty straightforward. You can just top down everything. No matter where the site is, just start up top floor and go all the way down.
And just like attack, on defense, it's the same way. You got to hold top down, especially for this site. If you can get control of...
Oh, we already got an early pick here. The kid picking up Valkyrie. She went for a spawn peek. Holy shit. What is going on?
You know, Swift tried to take out UNM's top player in Kid, but he's just way too good today.
We saw a great performance from the kid yesterday against Iowa State JV, and then we even saw a great performance from him last game. I think what did he end up over? I think with 12 kills, or it was like 11 or 12 kills over on Chalet.
Yeah, I think last night against Iowa State JV, he ended up with like around 30 kills and like 3 deaths.
Jeez.
He had an insane series.
Oh, Wombat goes down. We got another gunfight going on up here. That's a good pick for SJSU. SJSU is up 4-3 now in numbers. They're also up on HP. UNM Cherry's top fragger is practically one shot here, and they haven't been able to take any sort of map control.
They haven't, but the ops they've lost are not huge in terms of util. Like, Thatcher sucks to lose, but you can work without him. And Ash, well, she's Ash. She's expendable. So the operators they need, they have.
Yeah. I would completely agree. They still have their flank watch. They still have gridlock. They still have their hard breach. Ying's now getting active, dropping into bar. We're about to see a gunfight.
Ooh.
Gets picked up by Malusi there, but I mean it's a hard angle to swing
hard.
like
and
that.
You're a one shot at that point as well. It was just not very likely there.
Does look like we have gridlock coming into washroom. Picks off one off of white stairs. Good kill from space there.
With 40
Does
seconds,
look like Malusi falls off down white.
SJSU might be trying to play time here. Time is ticking right now.
30 seconds left. UNM does not have a whole lot of time to do any sort of this nonsense. They need to start getting down to site, getting in there, and maybe trying to get that diffuser down or getting a couple picks. They do have Fenrir low on HP, which could prove very useful for them. He's probably going to be sitting back, holding a passive angle, while these other two are going to be holding a more aggressive angle and trying to get those early picks or at least some damage off on these guys.
These ace charges might be coming out too late as time is just ticking way too fast.
Yeah, 5 seconds left. Still got 3 people to kill. Diffuser is going down, though.
It was a nice try.
Yep. SJSU gets the knife for the first round win over here on Cafe.
I think SJSU, I think UNM thought that site was reading because you saw Ace opening up.
Yep.
reading wall and the door, and he realized, wait a minute, that's not sight.
Yeah.
And he ran over, and by then it was just way too late.
Yeah, I would completely agree. But I also want to commend SJSU on their defense there. They held up top floor phenomenally.
They did. They killed a ton of time, killed
Yeah, I'd say, yeah, they killed, I was about to say, they killed a whole ton of time. I mean, look, even in the replay here, you can see it was 50 seconds before they even started thinking about going downstairs.
Yeah.
UNM just did not have time to work with there. I think UNM needs to get a little bit more aggressive, maybe start playing with their drones a little bit more. And honestly, I would like to see a little bit more of maybe a second entry coming in on this next round.
Absolutely.
I'd like to see somebody pairing up with Ash, and then maybe they can start clearing upstairs a little bit faster, maybe trying to get some map control, sooner, and then that way they can start bringing their hard breach in and working on site.
And again, SJSU is going to reading, so they like this floor.
They love the first floor.
They love it.
They love the first floor.
Maybe they know something that we don't. These two teams have played each other a lot, and maybe they know top floor. UNM is good at attacking, and they're just trying to avoid that at all chances.
I would completely agree. So it does look like SJSU is opting to bring the dock here on this one. Maybe trying to use that ACOG to their advantage.
It seems that UNM swapped up their team. Now they have a Fink on the board and Capitao, bringing much more util compared to last round. Hopefully they can use it instead of getting killed right away.
I like seeing that Capitao play. I love Capitao. I think it brings so much util to the attacking, with that Gone 6 impact EMPs, both smokes and fire bolts. I mean, you can cut off angles, lines of sight, whatever you need. Plus, you can also open up either oh my gosh, I can't even think of a hatch. There we go. A hatch or a castle barricade or something along those lines. Or getting rid of a shield. I think Capitao is a great pick here, and I think Capitao and Ash should pair up together here, and then they should start clearing top floor as soon as they can.
It looks like SJSU is going for a very typical defense, cold cocktail, extend a little bit to piano, and just slowly hold back. So UNM should know how to deal with this. And it looks 100%. Like they're going for piano clear as we speak.
So it does look like Ash already dropped Red Stairs hatch. She does have one. Is he playing? He's playing it in the cigar shop. SJSU does have 2 players over on White Stairs, 2 on Cocktail, 1 over by Washroom now.
Lucy might have gone undroned there. I don't know if they spotted her in the corner.
I don't think they did, and this could be bad for Ash. Lucy might be able to get a pretty good pick here as long as she plays passive and waits for Ash to walk in through this door.
Time is ticking, and nothing much has happened. Here we go.
But Lucy did go unspotted.
And
picks up the Capitao. That's huge for SJSU. That's a whole lot of util gone for UNM Cherry.
Absolutely. And she's gone. Her
they're,
life.
They're falling off. They've already wasted a minute and a half. They said, we're gone. We're leaving it.
They got their pick, and they're scrambling.
They said, all right, we're defending site now. So it does look like UNM Cherry is now getting a little bit more aggressive, taking Cigar, taking Christmas as well. Legacy picks up
down.
1.
UNM down on man and down on drones. Only 4 drones on the board. I don't know if they have the intel to know where all 5 are.
Nope, they're also running out of time. They got 40 seconds left. They do know where site is, but they also still have Malusi upstairs and Doc on White Stairs. Oh, I didn't see. Castle's over there sitting on Cocktail as well. UNM really needs to make some moves here. They have 30 seconds left. Time is not on their side.
Move does not work, though, as she goes down.
Oh, Quinn picks up a 3!
Oh
my God, Quinn, what are you doing?
And they say Castle players can't play.
Castle can play. Okay, Castle can play. All right. This man came out of nowhere. He was sitting in Cocktail the entire round, and then all of a sudden, UNM decides, oh, we have 30 seconds left. We need to make a move.
Yep.
Doesn't do anything. Then just Ash swings Castle. Another one swings Castle. I don't even know who the second one was. And then the third one swings. They're just stacking up all on top of each other. He didn't even have to move his mouse.
UNM needed that kind of aggression and tempo throughout the entire round. It just happened to be that they had to do it at the very end, and they got punished for it because they did not drone that Castle. They had no idea he was there. Agreed.
If I'm UNM here, I'm taking this little bit of a break. I mean, we don't have it's just a round, but I'm taking this and saying, all right, we need to get more aggressive here. They're going downstairs. They can find the drone. They can find the bomb site with their drones, and I'm thinking they do a little bit of a split attack here. I'm thinking we get to see a couple going garage side and see a couple going bakery side. But honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if we see maybe a Ram come out here and they try to take
I think we should see one. It looks like Finka will be coming out again. Ram is coming.
Yep.
So you are right there. But this isn't the end for UNM. This is famously a very defender-sided map. And 2-0, UNM should be aiming for a 3-3 split. I think that's very doable. If we go into like a 4-2 split for SJSU, maybe you have to get worried as UNM, but they're still in the game. There's no doubt about that.
Now, I know we don't know map picks, but granted, SJSU started on defense here. I'm thinking this was SJSU's map pick. They seem to have some really good strategies cooked up for first floor, being very comfortable on first floor as well. So I'm kind of interested to see how UNM Cherry is going to do once we switch over to defense here.
It does look like that SJSU is doing a full map roam, and it looks like UNM's going to hit it head on with a top-down clear. So they need to match droning with the aggression to clear these roamers out.
Agreed. So it does look like we're getting some drones here from the hatches on red stairs. I would like to see somebody drop this hatch pretty early and then start trying to get a little bit active on that third floor. SJSU did bring the Solis, which is going to be great for the roam game. Solis has been picked a whole lot during this tournament. We've seen a whole lot of opening kills from her. Malusi getting very close to getting ace there. I don't think she saw her or saw him maybe just a tad too late.
SJSU fell off top 4 very quickly. I don't know if UNM is aware of that. Looks like they're starting to clear map control, but they might think there might be a cocktail player here.
Minute 35 left for UNM Cherry here. We are getting a little bit more aggressive on the attack. We're in the map a little bit sooner, but we're still playing a little slow. UNM does know that they have a player in dining right now.
Question is fireplace hatch open? It looks like it is, and they drop down, so it might be a full clear down, and
Two
San
players
Jose is
holding
going
the
to
same
hold
angle.
the first floor.
We gotta make some moves here, fellas. So it does look like everyone from SJSU is rotated all the way back downstairs. And now we're just playing time. 1 minute left.
Still top floor.
UNM is still on the third floor.
This is not good.
This is not good for UNM here.
Looks like San Jose is holding the full first floor, so they got to watch out for rat angles like in White Garage or even in Bakery.
100%. I would not be surprised to see somebody come through, maybe coat check into small Bakery and maybe get a flank on this hard breach over here. So it does look like Quid's getting a little bit aggressive, sitting in Bakery, waiting for one of these two attackers to come through this door or to maybe get a cheeky little peek off on the door.
ATRs are going down. They have 30 seconds to do a full Bakery clear.
And it's still a 5v5. No one's died yet.
Absolutely. This is
20
terrible.
seconds left. This is not looking good for UNM here on this attack. Something needs to happen.
They need to pick up the tempo. Ace needs to get in.
Swift does pick up the kid. 10 seconds left. Starting to swing into Bakery. Legion picks up one. Quid wants the other one. He knows he's going to hop in.
Can't find the kill.
Can't find him.
Stuck in prep with 2 seconds to go.
Let's walk in. 1 second.
Round is over.
Wow. If I'm UNM here, I'm taking a tactical timeout.
I agree.
I'm slowing SJSU down. We're taking this time. We're going to rethink. We know that they're going to go first floor. They don't want to defend upstairs. They like holding upstairs. They're like being able to basically almost have that as their second site.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. They're holding upstairs, holding that for as long as they can, wasting as much time as they can, and then they're rotating back down.
Yep.
So I'm taking a tactical timeout here. I'm waiting, slowing down their momentum, and I'm rethinking how we're going to attack.
Absolutely. And if I was UNM, I'd say take that timeout and then get up, grab a Monster Energy, Red Bull, whatever, because this attack needs some energy really badly.
Yeah, we need some energy. We need some aggression.
Grandma and Grandpa, they're attacking. They're droning, but they're doing nothing with the drones, and then they just get shot. Useless info.
This UNM attack doesn't seem like what we saw yesterday or
Absolutely
even
not.
on the last map. I'm wondering if UNM just really isn't comfortable with their attacks on this map.
It definitely feels like UNM absolutely decimated Iowa State JV, and they said, you know what? Let's take a page out of their attacks and do absolutely nothing.
Oh, no.
We're
going back to the JV
info.
slander.
They have the info, they have the util, but they just aren't pushing it. And San Jose is just taking advantage of that. They kill time and they fall off.
Yep, I 100% agree. So it does look like we're going back to first floor here. Again, SJSU is opting to bring the castle, extending upstairs into Whitehall, probably over onto Cocktail as well. Looks like we have pretty much the same lineup, and I wouldn't be surprised to maybe see if we can get a spawn peek here from Swift.
Either that or for UNM, they need their star player kid to wake up and to push the team forward.
I think UNM just needs to wake up in general.
True, but the best way to do that is have one of your players just have a fantastic round, get the vibes up, and just clear that it's just not working for them.
I would 100% agree. The team mentality needs to get up here a little bit.
Seems that once again SJSU is just doing a full map roam. 3 people on top 4, 2 people on top 4. And it looks like they'll probably fall back as they always do once they get droned.
You know, it does seem like UNM may be trying to change up a little bit. They did decide to bring the Dokkaebi here, but I haven't seen any Dokkaebi calls go out. I would like to see UNM maybe bring some more operators for a little bit more of a roam clear. Maybe a Lion, maybe a Jackal. Just to try to get a little bit more aggressive on getting into the map and getting these entry picks.
I completely agree. They're droning red hatch, they're droning new hatch, and then they're not dropping off that util and that intel, and they need to.
It does look like Ash gets caught by Solis down in main.
Not sure if she was trying to pick up the roamer below, but it ended up that she was one getting picked up on.
Agreed.
Interesting that she was all alone. I don't know if that was a desperate play from UNM or they knew that there was a roamer below, but either way, it did not work out for them.
Yep, so it does look like a UNM's, again, playing pretty slow here, playing pretty passive. SJSU is doing the exact same thing. They're just holding, but SJSU has time on their side. They don't have to play aggressive. Does look like we are getting Cigar Hatch open.
1 minute on the clock.
Might be able to get a little bit more vertical control.
They don't even know in the top 4 entirely.
Kid does pick up Legacy.
That's what they need.
That's huge. That's one of their anchors down.
Oh, but
Durfee picks up Liston. We did see a good game from Liston earlier as well.
Picks are going out. UNM not finding favorable fights here.
Attackers recovered the bomb diffuser.
I think Solus is spotted by Yin.
Problem here for UNM is that their attackers are split right now, and Ying might not know that she has one coming up downstairs. Nope,
oh,
he doesn't.
He does not.
Gets picked off. Last is up to Wombat, and he's upstairs. He's sending out a Dokkaebi call, but he's got 20 seconds left to maybe pick up 4 kills. I don't think he can get that diffuser done. Got the Russian ACOG. He's
15 seconds left.
kind of fearing for his life here.
Might be a KD save. Nope, he's going for it.
10 seconds to go.
He drops, stops. He
Finds
gets one, and he doesn't find any more.
Now there needs to be a tactical timeout.
There definitely needs to be a tactical
Now
timeout.
you're in range of having a 5-1, 6-0 split, and that is terrible for UNM.
Especially on Cafe.
Absolutely.
I think here you really need...
And there it is.
There it is.
There it is. About time.
Great timeout for UNM here. You got to slow down San Jose State. I mean, granted, San Jose State has this momentum, but they aren't being really aggressive with their defense.
They're not. They're really
They're
not.
playing it pretty passively. They're holding their angles. They aren't getting overly aggressive on their roam game either. They're doing really great with their roamers. They're staying off site for a very long time, but also they're not playing their lives. They're falling off fairly quickly. They're getting back down to site, whether, maybe with a minute and a half left, a minute left, and then they are just playing this. Honestly, they're great. If I'm SJSU's coach, I'm praising my team right now.
I would say I would show this roam VOD to any other team. SJSU is doing a fantastic job. They know where everyone's at. They know their time, and they say, hey, we've killed time. We got our one. Let's get out of there. Our lives are more important than that map control, and they've been flawless on the roam.
Agreed. I would like to see, again, UNM switch up their attack here. I would like to see some new ops being brought out. Again, someone for some more aggressive roam clear. Maybe a Lion, maybe a Zofia. Maybe, I mean, they did bring a Dokkaebi last round. Didn't really help them out too much.
Definitely did not.
But I would like to see something else come out.
It looks like the Jackal's being brought out. That's a good pickup. Brava, I'm not too sure about. I know the Fenders would be a good pickup for Brava, but beyond that, SJSU isn't bringing a ton of util that's really beneficial. The Valcams would be good to hack if she can find them.
Agreed. I think the Brava is actually going to be really huge here. UNM has been running into these Fenrir traps constantly, and I think it's gotten them killed a couple times. So if they can get rid of these Fenrir traps, get them on their side, maybe either get the defender shooting them, or maybe having a last second trip up a defender, and maybe that allows them to get the plant down, or maybe allows them to get a cheeky angle on a kill or something.
I agree.
I think that this Brava will be huge. We do have a Zofia being brought out. I like seeing that. I think this Jackal and either Gridlock or Jackal and Sophia combo could be great. Again, we just need to see them getting in the map a little bit faster, especially since they're on the first floor. And then once they take care of first floor, they can get those hatches. They can start working those vertical angles. Oh, and Swift takes down Liston early.
Possibly a spawn peek from Restaurant? Not sure, but the hunt is beginning for Jackal. As Swift is getting out of there. Just like the Rogue, they get their pick and they're out. They are not greedy players. And that is why San Jose is up 4-0 right now.
Yep, 100%. Arcturus was taking a little bit of damage from space over there. He was up on Cocktail Balk, and then Arcturus was down on the vent door.
Hard reach going down. That means no walls are getting open. If I was UNM, I'd say we got to pick up the pace here. We got to find 1 or 2 kills to make this even. Right now, they might find one.
So it does look like Jackal picks up Valkyrie on the roam. This is huge for UNM.
That is the first step in making this round attainable for UNM.
So we do have Jackal downstairs. Quinn trying to get a couple shots off on him. This is every single
not
bullet.
Working out.
Not working out too well. But I do like seeing this switch up on the attacking strategy from UNM. They sent Jackal up from bottom floor. And then they also have Zofia and who else with her? Brava pushing from upstairs. They are getting in contact with Mosley. Jackal picks up a second one, picks up Legacy downstairs as well.
Cocktail is getting clear, which is great. They have not done that throughout the entire game.
And look, we're getting more aggressive here. We're getting kills going down, and there is a minute 15 left. It is now a 4v1 for UNM. Last player's castle inside, and he gets it through the vertical. Let's go, UNM. That's what I want to see. We are getting more aggressive. We're getting more active, and we're winning rounds, baby.
One more round, they get a 2-4 split.
We're winning rounds, baby.
They can work with a 2-4 split going on defense. They got to win this one.
If they win this one, this is going to be a good game. Because I know UNM has a great defense.
They do.
We saw that on Chalet earlier. We saw that yesterday, and yeah, if we can get up 2-4 here, I think this is still anybody's game.
Jackal was the MVP for that round. He not only did he find this pick on Velk, but I think he picked up 2 or 3 more, or 1 or 2 more kills after that. He was really the game changer.
He did pick up Mew over, I think Mew was in library. So, I know he was downstairs somewhere. Yeah. That was huge for UNM there. And then they were able to clear that Malusi off really fast. I think what helped them clear that Malusi was that Zofia pick. True. Zofia was able to get rid of those Malusi wubs, quit slowing them down, and then UNM was able to be a little bit more aggressive on their upstairs take. And again, it was a minute and a half, and they were already up 5-3.
Finally, we saw some energy in their attack, and not only that, but we saw Bravo drones actively droning in that Zoff. We saw it in the final kills. She was like hot droning, and that's exactly what UNM needs to do here.
So it does look like SJSU is opting to go downstairs in the kitchen here. Seeing a pretty similar operator pickup. Looks like UNM only does have 1 C4 here, which might prove a little bit problematic later down in the round. So
interesting that they bring 2 bulletproofs. I would prefer to bring 2 sets of barb, and they only have 1. But it's interesting to see where those are placed.
So it does look like we have maybe a couple spawn peaks trying to happen. Swift falls off of his, and no one from UNM Cherry is going to take the bait. They're not going to fall for it. They're keeping it 5-5. They want their man advantage as early as they can get in this round. So UNM does decide to bring the Jackal again, which I think is a great idea. They also bring in the Ram. They want to take that vertical control. They want to open up those holes in the floor. Maybe see if they can get either some quick damage or maybe even a kill. We do have 1 UNM Cherry player on red already. I'd like to see this. Gridlock also dropping in 2 minutes into the round, and we're getting more aggressive.
Here we go.
This is a new UNM attacking team here.
They need to find that Doc that was white. He could be proved troublesome. He's now in white stairs, but UNM's not aware of that.
I'm seeing a lot of droning coming from UNM, and they're pushing these roamers back fast, and I like seeing that. They're playing off of these drones. And these roamers, they don't want to play their lives up there. They're playing for an easy pick. They aren't playing for anything risky at all.
Doc has fallen off. Looks like they've fallen off top 4 entirely. Gave it all to UNM, and now it restarts all over again. UNM has to clear the 2nd floor and then find their way to Bakery.
Agreed, but we are a minute and a half in, and we are getting some shots going down. Fenrir takes a little bit of damage, but Lucy goes down in Red Hall. I think one's going to catch Fenrir here.
Rambo founds another
Swift goes down. Fenrir is still up. Fenrir dropped hatch. Sorry, not upstairs.
5v3, a minute 10, they have time to work this. Get those rams going, get the walls open, prep for even a freezer drop. This is looking good for UNM.
Yeah, not good for San Jose State. Losing their dock there. That Fenrir definitely could have used that dock stim, getting up to 100 HP and giving San Jose State just a better chance at maybe winning this round.
Rams are going out, will force the SJSU players out of sight.
Got some shots coming in from upstairs. Mute getting held down in Bakery. I'd like to see a little bit more horizontal pressure coming from UNM here. It does look like we have Gridlock over on White Stairs, maybe trying to apply some pressure from Freezer. Ace holes are open in Freezer.
Here comes the freezer drop any second, unless
They drone out
back
Fenrir.
on it.
They know where he is.
Looks like they're prepped for a freezer take here with some going on backside. Legion and Harry Potter. Gets
Jackal
finally
picks up
caught.
Legion.
Those railings doing work for Legion though.
UNM has 15 seconds left. They have 2 players left to kill.
Derpy
They know
might ruin this.
Gets the call.
Find 2.
Oh,
Bomb goes
Fenrir picks up
down.
2. Fenrir goes down.
7 seconds left. Bomb's down.
2v1. Bombs down in
Does he have
Freezer.
enough time to grab it? He does. Plank was down.
Plant's going down. It's all up to Legacy.
C4 throw here could save him. Ace
Jackal
down.
goes down. 1v1.
C4.
I'm the kid here. I'm backing off.
He
Yep.
backed off.
Yep. I'm backing off.
He does have
Honestly, I'm
Candela's ready.
C4 gone. That's huge for the kid
Not
here.
good for SJSU here.
Playing off of audio. Maybe, hopefully, my teammate has a drone on the bomb.
Mute has cross already.
Mute going for
Does
the
kid
defuse.
know?
Fakes it. Kid's going for the flash.
That
Flash
might
is
be
in.
a wrap.
And that's
It
a wrap
is.
for SJSU.
Well played by
This
Kid.
is a good UNM attacking.
That
And they
was
took
very
that
good.
tactical timeout, and they really thought about what was going on or in those first 4 rounds.
I agree.
And they adapted.
Once again, though, we saw a little bit of tempo change at the end of the round for them, where they slowed down when they had the momentum. They had the defenders pushed out of sight besides Fenrir, and yet Fenrir was able to knock them down and cause them to be a 1v1 at the end of the round.
Agreed. I think them slowing down a little bit probably was really good for UNM though.
Yeah.
Because if they kept rolling with that momentum, they might have made a couple more mistakes, and then that could have cost them the round. You know, Jackal maybe could have gotten a little bit too aggressive and not even seen that Legion there,
Yeah.
or something else could have happened. But I think this was even just a great last stand for SJSU here. Fenrir picking up 2 in Freezer. He just had gotten picked by the kid there. Legacy being able to pick up 1 Jackal over there on prep. And then he just didn't have the intel to know where the kid
Not
was
at
for
all.
this one. So
I think the slowing down was good, but they needed to match it with the droning. If they spotted Fenrir, the round would have been much smoother, but they didn't, and Fenrir was able to pick up 2 and drop the bomb, causing that panic from UNM.
yeah. So we are switching sides here. We've got UNM now on defense, SJSU on attack. I'm excited to see what UNM does here for defense.
They are bringing
I
different
want them,
operators.
yeah, they are bringing different operators, and I want them to kind of show SJSU that they're here to play. I mean, they showed on those last 2 attacking rounds
They did.
that they can adapt, they can learn, and that they are ready to win this round. They're ready to win this tournament.
Looks like
They don't want to go to map 3.
no, not at all. I don't blame them. They got a long day ahead of them if they want to keep winning and stay survive. Looks like SJSU is bringing different operator lineup. The Buck is on the board, IQ, Flores. I don't think we saw those ops on UNM's attack. Obviously, they're all great. It'll be interesting to see how they utilize them to win this round.
Agreed. So it does look like we're seeing some pretty good drone game coming out of SJSU here. Trying to spot these Valkyrie cameras. So then maybe they aren't getting spotted while they're upstairs trying to get some vertical angles or anything, or even get flanked on. So I do like this split attack coming from SJSU as well. They have a couple operators on the balcony and a couple upstairs on the roof as well. Applying pressure from a couple different angles, but being able to still get active and get some map control as well.
I am surprised that Buck isn't playing below with IQ. I think he could do much more work down there, but maybe they're worried about the roam and they're saying, let's just stick the first 4 or the top 4, clear it out, play our game, and win it.
It does look like IQ's playing a little bit of the flank watch here, trying to make sure that nobody comes through mining. Kid is a little bit suspicious of it. I don't think
He's not
he's too
sold on
confident
pushing.
in it. He's not sold on pushing it.
But Solus, though, she's
Solus
confident.
wants it.
But she
IQ
does
gets a
get
little
away.
bit of damage on Solus.
Buck goes down
Space
above.
does pick one up. Buck, I believe, was in Cigar.
Probably from the Valcon Pixel, I believe.
It's not a good loss there.
What a
Ooh,
good
through the
pickup.
wall. Good pickup from
He's
IQ
a
there.
knower.
IQ decides just to push upstairs anyway. Pushes into
aggression.
Cigar, picks up
Finds
another
him.
one. Oh no, Flores picked her up.
Good
That's some
pinch
good,
there.
good little pinch there from SJSU. Now, if I'm UNM here, I'm bringing my roamers back up to site.
I agree.
We're coming back up. We're holding down angles. We got 40 seconds left. We have to play time here. We're down on numbers. Maybe we, hold a couple angles and maybe get a couple easy picks from some sort of either head hole or rotate hole or something maybe the defender or the attackers don't know about.
With 30 seconds left, bomb
Except
goes
the-
down. That is not good for SJSU.
Bomb down in Cigar Lounge, not Cigar. In-
Flashing from Skylight, they could have dropped it. They did. IQ dropped. She's in freezer.
She's in
Finds
freezer.
one. Finds
Finds
another.
two on Cocktail.
Seconds to go.
And
That's what
that's
was
it.
listed on Cocktail, and that's it. That's an SJSU attacking round. Now, what I like to see is that SJSU was very aggressive on their
They
starting
were.
attacking round. They didn't make the same mistake that UNM did. They decided, okay, we're gonna get aggressive.
Yep.
We're gonna be going into this. We're taking map control. We're droning. We're finding the roamers. We're getting rid of them. We're playing flank watch. We're not letting any mistakes go unchecked. SJSU wants to win this. They want to go to map.
They
3.
do.
So-
And I really liked how she killed the roamer and she's like, all right, let's get active. She runs up red and starts picking fights.
She was good and active. She
and
killed
it
that
worked so
Fenrir.
well
She
for
ran
her.
up red stairs. She's going through Cigar Lounge. She picked up the Valkyrie over by Christmas. I mean, it was just a great aggressive attacking round from
agree.
SJSU there.
If I'm UNM and if I'm going top 4, you gotta bring a Wamai or Jaeger because those flashes won SJSU the round. It allowed IQ to drop hatch or from Skylight and then rush into freezer.
Agreed.
But it looks like they're going down to kitchen so they can avoid that issue. Vigil's being brought out, so
Yep.
obviously a roam is gonna be coming out as well as Solus.
We are flipping the books. We're going all the way downstairs. Now, I'm going to be interested to see if maybe the kid gets a little bit aggressive here this round with this Vigil. Trying to stay off cams, trying to stay hidden about where he's at. We know he was on, what was that, Skyscraper? He was very aggressive on the roam.
Locate a bomb and defuse it.
I
Getting,
can't remember.
I don't remember which map it was. It was Oregon. That's what it was. Yep, very aggressive on the roam, trying to go for some early picks in the spawn peaks, but looks like he's not able to find one here.
He's not doing a complete roam, like a top 4 roam. Solus may be over there. I'm not spotting her.
Does look
At
like
all?
Solus is all the way upstairs.
He is. So it's
Yep.
1 top, 1 second, 3 on site, which is a good lineup. I would prefer 2 on top and then just slowly fall back. But they know what they're doing. Kid, I believe in him.
Yep. Now, if I'm UNM here, I'm playing a little bit more aggressive on their roam game.
I agree.
I'm trying to take these opening rotates for these attackers, trying to play on their entries, and trying to maybe get an opening kill here early into the round, getting that man advantage early, and causing SJSU to slow down a little bit on their attack, making them fall back a little bit, drone a little bit more, maybe overthink about what's going on, but.
Looks like UNM has taken top 4 control. Solus has given it to them. She has fallen back to first floor with Vigil. She's taken damage from above, I believe. She falls all the way down to white, and it might leave Vigil alone first floor. Ooh, not in a good spot either.
Not in a good spot. Not if he gets droned.
No, if he goes undroned,
If he goes
fantastic
undroned, this
spot.
could be huge for UNM Cherry. Does look like we have Buck dropping into laundry. SJSU getting really active on clearing that roam and then trying to get vertical control.
Vigil's still undroned.
Vigil might be able to pick up the Buck here. He knows he's got Buck close. I don't think SJSU knows where Vigil is at all. This could be huge for UNM. This could be a huge flank. Once they start getting these hatches, getting these vertical holes, Vigil comes around, flanks behind, maybe gets 1 or 2 or even more. I don't know.
2, 3 people on drones right now. This
Yep.
could be a good time for Vigil to strike. With 50 seconds left on the clock, SJSU's got to get
If
going.
I'm Vigil, I'm starting to move now. I'm starting to get into there.
And
Vigil
there we
does pick
go.
up Legacy. That's huge.
He
Oh,
probably
another
took a
second one.
insane shot.
Oh.
IQ finds him
Bad
at
timing
the end,
for
but
them there,
he's made
but-
his impact.
Yep, he got 2 kills there, and that's huge for UNM.
40 seconds left. Now UNM has a man advantage.
Man advantage. Their hard breach is down. Their Buck is down. I mean, that's a whole lot of soft destruction down. Granted, they do have Ram, but Ram's only really doing much for the floor.
Exactly. She can only do so much for this site. With 20 seconds left, they got a rush freezer here.
IQ does rush
that.
on
Finds
freezer. She
one.
picks up Cade. Oh my gosh.
Gunfights are going out. Listen goes down.
15 seconds.
IQ picks up Castle.
Doc last one in Small Bakery. They know though.
UNM lost their man advantage here. This is not looking too good for
I'm
Doc.
going down default.
Does get some
Gunfights go
huge
out.
shots on Ram. Gets a couple shots on IQ.
Everyone's low but Doc.
Bomb diffuser.
It is doable.
This is winnable.
He finds Ram.
Finds one.
Oh,
He gets picked off by the Dokkaebi. Great last stand from Doc there.
It was. Everyone on attack run low HP. Doc could have had that. It's just the double swing just sealed the deal for him.
Yep, and if he went too far to the right, that IQ was getting him through the wall.
Absolutely.
But another, I mean, I think UNM did better on that defensive round than they did the first one.
I agree.
Their roam game was stronger. I mean, they wasted a little bit more time, but also SJSU slowed down a lot on
They
that.
did. They really did.
So
And
it
it looks
does
like we have
look
a
like we
spectator
have
crash.
A spectator crash, yeah.
It's Siege. What do you expect?
Oh yeah, esports ready game. I mean, like what do you expect? I mean, this game would never crash. Never.
I do have to say though, UNM needs to roam just a little bit more on the top floor, kill a little bit more time. They got droned and immediately just got out of there. I like that they're saving their lives and going back down, but SJSU had a ton of time to work on site. They're just lucky that SJSU kind of faltered, and Vigil picked up insane kills on that roam, that late flank.
Yep. I think UNM for their roam game, maybe trying to get a little bit more aggressive. Maybe,
agree.
Going after those drones instead of being afraid of them.
Absolutely.
Shooting those drones and then maybe, just switching to a different angle and then playing off of that drone call that SJSU's giving up.
Yep.
And then maybe getting in that opening pick and giving the early man advantage. So,
Now I believe they can go to any site right now, or is top floor still closed? I can't remember if they actually won it.
no, I think we are good to go to any site.
I would be interested to see what they go. They might go back to kitchens like, hey, we can win this. We got to clean a few things up. But I kind of expect them to go first floor. Try the third site, see if they can find anything, because their top and bottom were not exceptional.
I'm not expecting a top floor here. Honestly, if I'm UNM, I'm going first floor, maybe trying something out, switching it up, because we do have map 3 to go to.
We do. This is more of a endurance test and not a sprint anymore with SJSU in control here. It's a matter of, can both teams keep this up into this map and next map?
Agreed. I mean, SJSU is keeping up the momentum for sure.
They are.
They did, again, very well in map 1. They ended up losing it, but it wasn't like it was a blowout. It was a very close game.
agree.
It was good attack and defense from both sides. Granted, UNM had a better defense for sure on a, probably attacker-sided map. But UNM overall just did great. And SJSU decided, all right, no more. We're not playing around anymore. We want to
Gloves
win
are
this.
off.
Yep, gloves are off. We're going in. Knuckles, fists are swinging. I mean, overall, I think SJSU really changed it up after map 1. And
I agree.
even UNM changed it up in the middle of this, especially on their attacking round. So UNM just kind of needs to lock it in on their defense, get a little bit more aggressive on their roam game. Maybe play a little bit risky. I don't know. Send 3 roamers out.
I agree.
don't know.
I think UNM has to do something on this map. Because Cafe, I feel like all the rounds, SJSU has been in control. And it looks like we are back here. SJSU's on match point 6-2. Kid Sway's already been caught out, leaving UNM on a 4v5 top floor defense.
No, I'm not happy with this top floor defense. I don't think UNM did very well on it, but they must feel like that this is going to be their most comfortable site and that they can get the round win here.
With 50 seconds left, the SJSU attack is going to start clinching down on these anchors, and the execute starts to go out. Walls are getting open. Util will be used here. It's only a matter of time before gunfights go out.
Listen, does get some damage on Quid there on the rappel up.
Activating code.
30 seconds on the clock. There it is. He flashes her out.
Listen,
nades
does
her
pick
out.
up Derpy.
Drop goes down.
Drops from
it's gonna
Skylight.
work.
Is dead. Oh, and Listen picks up
UNM
another
picks up
one.
3.
Bomb's going down, though. UNM doesn't know the bomb's going down.
Bomb planted, but the 2 attackers are separated.
Both of these attackers are very low HP right now, and UNM is up 4-2 on the man advantage and the health
The
advantage.
Skylight players going to be tough to clear out here.
Yep. They are hitting bomb. Dokkaebi picks up one and
Picks
hitting the
up one,
bomb.
but Ace goes
Ace
down.
goes down. They know
Claymore picks it up
Claymore!
though with a refrag.
They know that the last player is on Skylight. These two need to play together now. They need to be watching for each other, and they need to hit this defuse. Somebody's got to hit the defuse.
Oh, it might go
Oh
out.
my gosh. Oh, and he picked him up off a skylight.
Incredible.
Wow. Great defense there from UNM. You know, we doubted them. We didn't think that they were going to do too well up on the upstairs site, but they got it. I mean, again, that was a scary round for UNM there at the end. They had that 4-2 man advantage, and then they lost it. They lost it fast.
Once again, though, top 4, we saw SJSU use nades and flashes from Skylight. UNM has to read up on that. If they go back to that site and bring the Jaeger OMI, just shut that down. It looks like SJSU's entire strat is to like take piano, maybe put some pressure on white, but then just drop Skylight. That seems to be their strat, and it should be counterable through just 1 or 2 op changes.
Yep. Now, I don't know if SJSU had a drone on that diffuser or not, but if I'm SJSU, I'm going after the dude that's diffusing for that. I'm not getting that extra guy. I'm risking my life to get the person that's diffusing and then hoping that they don't have enough time to get it back.
I want to say that Doku's working off of sound and not
Probably.
drone.
I would assume
if
so.
he was drone, I think they would have known where Cade was and just shot him. It looks like they're going back to basement for kitchen. UNM does not like the second floor sites at all. I don't think we've seen them play it. They've just been going back and forth, ping-ponging, trying to get one of these sites to work.
Yep.
They finally did, and now they're going back to kitchen.
So it does look like we might have a little bit of a heavier roam presence. I'm wondering if we're going to see Rambo roam as that doc. Rambo has been doing fairly well this game. He's going 8-7. So we are seeing him out in cafe. Yeah.
Interesting that it's a bakery hold, but no ADS or Wilmais. So that bakery clear could be easy.
I think UNM just eats flashes.
I think they do.
We haven't seen a Wilmai Jaeger at all. So
there might be some masochist on UNM that just take those flashbangs and just work with it.
Just eat them.
They just eat them.
Just lean away.
Just turn around.
Yeah, exactly. Close your eyes. So it does look like SJSU is trying to go from the top floor again, clear their way downstairs. They did bring a ram again to try to get those vertical holes. They also brought the buck, trying to get those horizontal holes probably as well.
It seems like SJSU in attack is by the book team. They know what they're doing. They go top down. They don't try to make mistakes. They just do. They have a checklist and they're checking everything. And if they can do all that, they're gonna win the round. The question is, are they gonna drone properly? Because
it does look like they are. They picked up the kid on the road.
They are droning.
They learned from the last attacking round that
Kid
Vigil's
goes
going to
down.
be out there and he's going to be hiding.
That leaves one roamer leading. That's get.
And they pick up Solus on the roam as well. That's
Completely
leaving
surrounded.
three UNM players left to defend this round with 1:30 left. They did bring the IQ to get that K call out. And he gets the C4 from below.
That's what she gets for clearing the Cade.
You say, don't shoot my K claw.
Rams go out. It looks like all 3 UNM players are on the first floor, so no flank will be happening.
So SJSU, I mean, they have some time here. They have 1 minute and 10 seconds left. They can send a couple players maybe to rotate around a bakery, or maybe even come in through whiskey.
Freezer is open thanks to UNM, so they have that as an opportunity, but I'm not sure if they're aware of that. Even the bakery is open, but it'll be interesting to see if SJSU's drone those opportunities.
So it does look like SJSU's split. They have 2 players on white. Ram is upstairs. Oh, they don't have 2 players on white. I lied. I'm blind.
2 whiskey, 1 white.
There you go.
1 above.
Alex has eyes. I don't.
Looking to see if they can clear out Coat. Castle is stationed in Coat, so that will be a gunfight going out if they commit to that. And they do.
25
Castle
seconds
goes down.
left.
Looks like they're going for a Freezer execute, and Buck is interference right now.
Yep. Cade trying to get some pop shots off.
Flashes
get a
go
kill.
out.
I think SJSU does know that he's hard right on this corner.
And they clear him.
They pick up Cade.
And there we go.
There it is.
Once again, flashes are SJSU's best friend, and we're going to map 3.
Map 3, baby!
I think we saw 2 different games actually happen. 2 best of ones. The first one, UNM played they dominated that game. And then Cafe, it was the opposite. SJSU was in control of every round.
Yep. Yeah. I mean, there's nothing else to say besides that. I mean, SJSU played that phenomenally. I mean, they had a great defense on the first 4 rounds. kind of slacked off a little bit on the last two, but UNM changed it up completely on them. They got they got a lot more aggressive on their attacks. I just wish I would have seen that earlier from UNM.
Absolutely.
I wish they would have taken that timeout a round earlier. If I'm going down 3 rounds and it's going kind of like the same way, all three rounds, I'm taking that timeout, and then we're reevaluating where we're at.
I agree. So. But at this point, clean slate, it's a best of 1. Those 2 maps did not matter.
No.
All they got to do is get up, stretch a little bit, and it's a brand new game.
Yep, agreed. Now, it's going to be interesting to see with this next map whether or not UNM is going to, be more aggressive on their attack, if we're going to see a better attacking team, or if maybe UNM is just going to go straight defense.
I agree. It'll be very interesting to see what map 3 is. I'm not sure about the round differential.
Oh no, Jake's smiling. Is it Oregon?
We're going to Oregon.
No way.
One day we'll see Consulate or Nighthaven. One day.
Maybe one day we just won't play Oregon ever. Like, that would be great. That would be so ideal. But
that's just not going to happen.
No, it's not. I mean, come on.
If we're not going to Oregon, we're going to Clubhouse.
Let's cook up some Nighthaven strats, okay?
Collegiate teams are addicted to Oregon and Clubhouse, and it's clear that they are. They're not leaving them.
Oregon, I think. It's just boring, man. It's the same map over and over, but I mean, it goes different every time.
I agree.
So it'll be interesting to see because SJSU and UNM both had games on Oregon yesterday, and I believe that they both lost. Am I right in thinking that?
They might have. UNM possibly played Iowa State JV on border, and if that was the case, they played fantastic. But that's going off my memory, so I could be wrong.
Yeah, I'm not too sure, but I guess we'll have to see what happens between these two teams. I mean, Oregon is, I believe, to be more of a defensive-sided map.
I agree.
So with that going, I mean, UNM might struggle here, especially if they're starting on attack.
Absolutely.
SJSU might take that defense. They might roll with that, maybe try to get a good, 4-2 lead again, just like they did on Cafe, and keep rolling with that momentum. So,
whichever team starts on attack, I'm thinking we got to get 2 rounds. 2-4 split is, not great. 3-3 is, I think, as good as you're going to get on Oregon attack. You can get 3-3, you're set. You're golden. Yeah. 2-4, you got to put in a little more work. But anything below that, 1-5, you're in trouble.
Oh, you're in trouble
deep
if you're
trouble.
1-5. But I'm thinking probably whoever's starting on attack, if they can get 2-4, you're looking a little bad, but honestly not horrible.
I agree.
1-5, yeah, you might be cooked, buddy.
It'll be interesting to see what kind of target bans go out. Both teams see how they play. They know how they play. SJSU loves their flashes. They love it. So UNM should make the adjustment where Jaeger, Lamai are coming out. Fenrir is getting played all the time.
Oh, yeah.
He needs to get banned.
Fenrir should get target banned for sure.
Solos as well. She's getting played a lot. Get her out of there. Azami is always a trouble, though. I know they've been banning her past 2 maps because both teams are good with Azami. So the question is, who are you going to ban? Pick your poison. Because obviously you got to leave one of those ops up. And at the end of the day, Mira on Oregon, she's a danger.
She is a danger.
You got 4 ops right there.
Yes. Honestly, at this point, if I'm UNM, I'm banning Fenrir and I don't know, maybe like a Monty. It might be banning
Dokkaebi
Monty,
perhaps.
I don't know. Dokkaebi didn't really seem to be that pivotal in these last few games.
I agree. Maybe a Yin or even a Jackal. Jackal was used a lot.
Well, if they're not playing Jaeger or Mai, getting rid of that Ying or anyone with flashbangs would be huge for them. So it does look like SJSU is starting on defense here. So this could be problematic for UNM.
UNM's attack needs to just quicken up. They got to that point at the end of Cafe. Hopefully they can just continue that streak. But I'm not too sure because Oregon is a tough map to attack.
Agreed, but Oregon is smaller. So that can help UNM on their slower attacks. They don't have as much map to clear, but they still need to be getting more aggressive if we're comparing to their first 3 attack rounds.
The Dean Bam does go out. We're geniuses, tactical geniuses.
And the Monty ban.
And
what can I say? And that's from UNM. So Fenrir ban.
Fenrir
ban.
Mira.
Am I just a knower?
Any of those?
Do I know?
Derpy's not happy about Monty gone.
He's not happy. Dude, that must be a target ban.
I guess he just has to play Blitz now. Man, what a shame.
I would love to see a Blitz come out. I love seeing the shields come out. Again, there's the Fenrir
There it
ban.
is.
We just know. Do we get a mirror ban here?
Mirror Solus is obviously on the, like one of them are getting banned.
So I think Solus stays on the board here. I think Solus is almost a crutch op for both of these
It seems like the both ops use them, or teams use them, but Mira is just so good on this map.
Agreed.
And there
Oh,
we go.
it's Solus
Mira
ban.
will be
Wow.
on the board.
Wow. Okay, this is gonna be interesting. So that's killing the roam game for both teams there.
I
Although
agree.
the kid main Solus on Oregon when we watched him play, he also does play a lot of Vigil.
He
So
does.
it's gonna be interesting to see how the roam game changes without Solus, and also how the attack game might change.
Looks
now
like-
that the attackers can kind of set their drones, pre-place them and let them go free.
Looks like SJSU is starting for basement first. Usually teams tend to go for top 4. It's the quickest one to click. It's easy. And the zombies getting brought out. That's what we were worried about.
Attackers need to locate.
Mira not on the board, I believe. Which
No Mira.
Mira is not in their strat book.
No, they opted to bring the hard denial instead. So, actually, I think it'd be more the Mozzie instead.
It looks like UNM is prepared for top 4 cleared with Mav and Ace. Looks like they picked up on it. Hibana's getting taken up for hatches. Interesting to see if they keep Mav. Could be useful.
He could be useful, but I don't know. If you're bringing Hibana, yep, they switched him off already for Grim. If you're bringing Hibana and Thatcher, you're getting rid of those K claws.
Exactly.
Granted, neither of them to go down off to an early spawn peak or something like that. But if you're getting both of those, you're getting your hatches. You really don't need that Maverick there, and you could bring somebody else for a
They're
little bit
taking
more
a ton of
detail.
changes. Nomad's off the board. So what I'm thinking UNM's going to try to do here is go for a bunker clear. The Flores is an obvious reason they're going for bunker. Grim helps with that bunker clear, and losing your Nomad when I know SJSU is going to roam seems to imply that they are going for a big tower bunker take here.
Yeah, I don't think UNM is actually really going to go across this map a whole lot. I think it's going to be a pretty good direct site
I believe
attack,
so.
and these roamers aren't really going to do too much for
Bomb has
SJSU.
been located.
If they can hit site hard, the roamers might not have enough time to clear it out entirely. But doesn't
We might be
look like-
wrong. Hibana's going up
Hibana's
into
wrong.
Master.
They might be going for a top down here.
Clearing
they
out
are,
Master.
they have
They're
to-
looking around for this Legion. They may know that they have someone over there. Azami does have holes below big window, so that could prove like it might cause some problems. No,
Thankfully, Zombie was not on him. Grim gets in the map. Legion,
Legion
falls
does
off
drop the
early.
hatch.
That's, I think, their only top 4 player. Now it's just a purely first floor roam.
UNM Cherry does have all of third floor, or second floor.
Now it's just a matter of, did they drone it out? Do they know that top 4 is cleared? And I don't think they do.
This is definitely a more aggressive UNM attack. I'm glad to see that they carried that momentum over from Cafe, clearing the map faster, trying to get map
Legion here
control.
might pick up
Ooh,
one from
listen,
meeting
picks up a
hatch.
little bit of damage from the hatch.
Doesn't find him, but do the damage and sets up some presence in meeting that now they have to be aware of.
So I would like to see UNM here try to get down into meeting and get these hatches open so they can start applying some pressure. They're down
I
to a
agree.
minute 15 left. Not horrible.
Legion finds one.
Legion picks up
there
one.
goes the hard breach.
That's not good for UNM. They really needed that hard breach. Legion, again, going for another one.
Looks like there's a security player going for... Like, they cleared out the Legion well.
That's
About
great.
time. Hopefully Grim has secondary hard breach, but Grim goes down too from a zombie in shower. She goes upstairs. They're not clearing her.
Nope, they're not. I don't think that they know that she went upstairs.
Mozzie ran down. Now he's ratting in freezer.
Flores
we-
going for the one in freezer against Mozzie.
It's a 3v3 on site if you think about it.
I don't think Flores knows that they have Mozzie down in freezer, just sitting there waiting.
He's gone undroned. And this will be a kill if they are not droned. There it is.
Oh, here comes the
A
drone.
zombie goes down on the roam. Ash was able to pick her off.
UNM
Mozzie gets
Cherry
picked up.
running out of time here. 20 seconds left.
I
Quid
think
does
this
pick
might
up
be
one.
over for UNM. There's just not enough time on the board.
15 seconds left.
They're down a man.
10 seconds. They're pushing down main stairs.
10 seconds.
They got to get rid of barricades.
SJSU.
SJSU is 2 players watching this. They have all 3 players. They do pick up
Ash
one.
finds one. Ash goes down.
Swift picks up one.
Bomb defused.
And there
Swift
we go.
picks up the last. Wow. A good roam game from SJSU there.
It
Again,
was.
we're seeing SJSU get aggressive on the roam. They're trying to get those early picks, but they aren't playing their lives completely.
I agree.
I mean, Legion was upstairs for a little bit, but as soon as he felt that pressure and he knew that he couldn't win any of those gunfights, he fell off immediately, went back to his army, and then went into meeting, got some damage on the
Got some
Hibana,
damage, and then he
and
killed.
he even ended up killing her. So
Granted,
then,
he did die. He killed a ton of time.
oh yeah, I mean, it was like a minute 15 left before
Yeah,
he died.
1 minute.
1 minute.
He killed
Sorry.
a ton of time, and then Azami had his back, killed Grim, killed even more time. Granted, she ended up dying as well, but by then it was just way too late.
Yep, UNM ran out of time there. I think if UNM did just maybe a little bit more droning and they figured out that that Legion dropped and there was no one else in second floor with them, then they could have cleared out a little bit faster.
I agree. As
And then
always,
gotten downstairs.
when UNM hot drones, they drone somebody and somebody's backing that drone up immediately, they play great. They can act on that info quick enough where SJSU can't fall off. But when they're not hot droning, they're a very slow attacking team, and a lot of times these SJSU defenders, like Legion and Meeting, gets away with a kill and kills a ton of time.
5 seconds to go.
So they definitely need to be a little bit closer on their drones, because SJSU's roam is just way too good.
The bomb.
Position secured.
So we're going upstairs here. We're in Master. Now it does look like SJSU is a little bit lighter on the roam this time. No,
believe
I
actually
lied.
have
They got three
first
people
floor
roaming.
dining
Sorry.
side, which is interesting. I'm
thought
sure
that
they'll
one
be
mine was
moving around
upstairs.
to Meeting and such.
UNM Cherry is bringing the thermite this time, so I'm thinking that they're going to go for probably a master or a top tower take.
It's very interesting because their original lineup at the beginning of the game was prepped for a top 4 clear. They had Ace and Mav, and it was clear they were going to go for bedroom and tower. But this time they're only bringing one hard breach and thermite. So they might be becoming a little bit less ambitious and be like, hey, let's just focus on one thing at a time here. And it looks like it's going to be tower to begin with.
Now, UNM does need to worry about this Legion over here in Meeting. He could come up tower stairs and maybe get a pretty good flank, or at least get rid of 1 or 2 thermite charges from below as
I gotta
well.
say, playing Meeting on this site is one of my favorite things because when attackers walk into attic, they're not looking down at that Meeting hatch.
No.
Legion can easily find 1, maybe even 2 kills from that spot. It often goes undroned. And knowing UNM's struggle with droning these roamers, he might go undroned.
Yeah, it might be better for UNM here just to go for a direct attack take from Master, which we do have thermite over here on the balcony. We just need to get him into the map and get this wall open. Minute and a half in the round. Zombie's been doing great holding them back out on that balcony.
Legion goes
The kid
down,
does go down
kid.
from the kid. Oh gosh, the kid takes down Legion. Wow.
Derpy on the flank clears it up, retakes tower. So that side of the map is now under their control. Very unfortunate for the more default attack where it's a tower bedroom take.
UNM needs to get thermite in there and get that wall open now. They're running out of time, and again, they do not do well with time management.
They do not, and there is a ton of util in the way. Wall will get open, which is a good sign for UNM.
SJSU looking around for these other
Was that a
other
player in
attackers. That
security?
was a player in security. Yeah, I think that
Probably
was
the
Nomad.
Nomad. Not sure. I think
Yeah.
Umai may be aware of her, but not exactly where she is.
I don't know. They're worrying about it, but it looks like most of UNM has fallen off of Master.
Doing a little bit of
Repositioning
Positioning.
to get some new angles.
doing
Shots
some
go down
damage
on a zombie.
There we go.
Some big damage for UNM there.
But time is running.
Yep,
They gotta
25
go.
seconds left.
Ash
left.
finds him.
Oh, they trade.
seemingly.
3v3.
If I'm Nomad, you gotta go.
20 seconds left. Something needs to happen.
Umai is aware of Nomad on white though.
There is one on big window. I think
10
Thatcher
seconds
wants to
left.
get the plan in games.
Moves gotta be made here.
Seconds to go. Attackers drop the
Bomb goes
Quid
down
does
on
pick up
Thatcher.
Thatcher.
5 seconds left. They're in sight. Thermite's running around. Did not pick
1v3.
up the bomb, and the C4
C4
finishes
for the
off.
final. Wow.
user has been dropped.
An awkward round, to be sure.
It was an awkward round for sure. Again, I know we keep saying it, but UNM is being slow.
They
I
are.
mean, they're wasting so much time just trying to figure out where people are, but I just don't think that they're droning well enough. Honestly, I'm thinking they really need to get the roam clear ops again.
I agree.
They need
And
to bring
did
in that
have it,
jackal
but
or
they were-
that lion.
It was kind of weird because they were doing everything right. They took tower, they opened the wall, Thermite Thatcher rotated and started to take Master. Great start. But then the Nomad could not place air jabs for the tower flank because Nomad was small tower, surprisingly.
And
Or
she
we
was
would-
down in security.
Yeah, she'd be found there for the entire round. But her air jabs were needed tower, and that's where they would eventually lose tower and at that point, if you lose tower for a bedroom clear, you're going to really struggle, and UNM did.
Especially with those head holes on that trophy wall, trying to get those cross angles. Can't really do a whole lot.
Now we're going to the tertiary site, the third site that they're forced to go to, and it looks like it's going to be kitchen dining, surprisingly. We'll have to double check that. No, kitchen meeting. Good. I was worried for a second.
Yeah, if there was dining,
I was worried.
That's going to be something. Again, I would really like to see UNM bring the Jackal out. I mean, if we're comparing it back to their cafe map, they brought that Jackal out, and that's when they started winning attacking rounds.
Absolutely.
So.
And we just can't talk about how well SJSU has been playing this series.
Agreed.
Map 1, maybe they were asleep a bit. But
I think they were still waking
when they
up.
woke up, you know, they've been playing fantastic. It's clear that they really want to move on here.
They were still waking up. They were getting warm. They were just a little too sleepy, man.
They're just sleepy guys.
Yeah.
I don't blame them.
I don't either. I was tired this morning.
UNM probably going for a tower, top-down clear, open tower, wall, get open beating hatch, plant, done, deal.
UNM did bring the Lion this time, which I'm glad to see. They also brought the Grim, which could help them out, especially later into those rounds once they're attacking that side, trying to figure out where those anchors are sitting. So,
Shots do go out from Trophy from Lucy.
Lion's Gang coming out. Lion's the only one. He's by himself on big window. Maybe Ash comes over and rotates to help him. Looks like Ash might be trying to pinch from
they're going to try to
Master.
just pinch top 4 through tower, bedroom, and big window. Big window does fall off to go to bottom white. Tower is open. Grims are going out. Do they have drones on that? Because pit is clear. It looks like they do have a drone. They should be moving up to clear attic completely here.
I'm thinking UNM might be trying to go for that tower wall on meeting. They do have the Thatcher Thermite combo.
They do.
And Thatcher was on the top tower wall, so we might see that meeting wall get open here.
Malusi is placing herself where she is stuck.
Ash knows where Malusi is.
Oh, but two
go
goes
down. One
seemingly.
from a run out. Oh, and Malusi picks
and
up
there goes-
Ash.
Things
UNM
are
is
not
falling
working out
apart.
for UNM. Malusi's gonna make them pay to clear her out. I'm not even sure if they want to at this point.
I don't think they can. I mean, it's all up to Thermite and Thatcher here. At this point, I mean, we're down on numbers.
At this
Like,
point,
it's
call it a tactical timeout.
Yeah, Liston does pick up smoke, getting really aggressive on the run out there. I'm calling a tactical timeout after this game. We're really evaluating our attacks.
I would even use this round. You got 50 seconds as a tactical timeout right now.
But I honestly, at the end of this round, I'm attacking site, maybe just hoping I can outgun them for this round.
I believe that UNM, once again, they're checking the list, but somehow something's missing where SJSU's capitalizing. I don't know if they're getting missed drone or a lack of aggression or SJSU simply just winning their gunfights. But it seems like they're just always one step ahead of UNM's attack.
Yep. It does look like SJSU, after their smoke player ran out, is playing significantly more passive, holding these passive angles and not trying to get picked off in this round by anything
Time
stupid.
taking flashes going out.
Space goes
Shotgun
down over
out.
on big tower.
Doesn't work.
Thermite takes down Mute in sight.
Thermite a 1v3. See
Gets
if
another
Lucy
one from
finds
big
her.
tower wall.
Bomb
He
has
has
to
one
go
close
down
to
though,
him.
and that is
He
it.
has no time.
It was a good attempt from
we're gonna see
Thermite.
the Deagle to the knife. Ooh, the one dig to the head.
That was a good attempt at the very end from those two. They made it nearly work, but it just was not enough.
Yep, no, again, UNM fell apart halfway through that round. I mean, the roam game did not get droned out.
Tactical time
We
is
do see
out.
a tactical timeout.
We
This is
are
a good tactical
psychics.
timeout. We just know, okay? They don't know us. We know them. We're reading them like a book.
That's what happens when we spend all yesterday watching CGMs.
Oh yeah,
That's what happens.
I mean, we're just studying them. Okay, we know everything. But anyways, UNM did fall apart halfway through this round, and that did not go well for them. So I'm assuming that their droney just isn't up to par.
There's just something missing. Like, they're having so many good moments, but SJSU, like I keep saying, it just seems one step ahead. I don't know exactly what's wrong, what's not working out, but UNM does know what site they're going. Basement.
Yep.
It's been
going
opened up.
basement.
They know how they play. It's now in UNM's, the ball is in UNM's area to play here.
If I'm UNM here, I'm bringing a drone up. Whether it's
agree.
Twitch, Flores, Brava. I'm bringing a drone up, and we're getting aggressive. We're taking map control.
I agree.
Okay, we're getting upstairs, and we're getting these hatches, and then I'm sending maybe 1 or 2 players down freezer as well. I would say we're gonna be taking map control here, trying to get those hatches open, get the vertical control, and then maybe even taking a risk and sending 1 blue bunker, maybe like an Ace or Habana.
I agree. Seems that SJSU is going to hold bunker pretty hard. They got a shield, they got a Warden, no
Yeah, 2
ADS.
shields.
It seems like these teams are kind of allergic to Wamai Jaeger.
I don't need them.
They don't need them. They got Warden, all right?
Exactly.
It-
Warden
it
is just
might not be the
direct counter.
same old Warden, you know, Warden 1.5, but it's Warden all the same.
Agreed, 100%.
10 seconds
But it does look like UNM is only opting to bring 1 hard breach here. They do have the floors, which I like seeing.
5 seconds left.
So maybe they try to go bunker here, maybe mix it up, or we're gonna see the same thing when they try to go
Warden
upstairs.
on the Roman garage, looking for maybe some feet to shoot.
He might be able to get it if Thatcher runs in front of him over here.
Shots
Falls
going
off.
out. We've
Drone does go on him.
Malusi's, I think 4 members are spawn peeking right now.
Wow.
SJSU's feeling it.
They're taking this 3-0 lead and they're taking some risks.
Poor
Does look
Kate's
like
holding
UNM
down the site.
UNM is in barrels right now, starting to apply some pressure to site. So now here's the thing: if UNM decides to direct attack site, those roamers mean nothing.
Exactly.
Okay, I mean they don't need to worry about those roamers at all if they're direct attacking site, and that leaves it down to what, a 5v2 in site.
I agree. I think this all comes down to is that early game droning. If UNM can pick up on this heavy roam process, pick up blitz, hit bunker hard, win it, and then you have sight. Articus finds space early in the game. Thatcher goes down. Not a good op to lose there.
No,
Not this early in the game.
especially with Cade still up on the board. Looks like UNM's going to switch up their attack. Probably going to try to maybe
Do a
go
roam
for a
clear,
vertical
perhaps.
take here. This is a little bit, I mean, with the way UNM's been attacking, it's a little bit hard to switch up your attack for a roam clear here, especially seeing how long it's taken them.
Absolutely.
to
It looks like
roam clear.
UNM, however, is taking top 4. So now they've got to make sure they drone out first 4, find these ratting players like Doc and Security, get them cleared or get them killed, and then you can finally start working on sight.
Now the drones are going out, and I do like seeing the droning, but I want to see somebody following those drones.
I agree.
I want to see somebody on it, playing off of those calls and being able to get those picks on those defenders that are roaming around, ratting, getting those nasty little early picks.
First 4 should be cleared now as all 5 SJSU players are anchoring down. They got 1 minute. They are good to go.
I think SJSU's picked up on UNM's attack and figured out that they don't take map control really fast.
They have.
And so they're falling off early and saving their lives, saving their HP, and it allows them to be able to come back to site, especially for people like Warden, and get their health back from Doc.
Yep. Looks like this might be going for a main freezer take.
Yep, 35 seconds
Split
left.
up
And,
between the 2. Yeah, not time though. They
and
haven't
UNM
taken,
has just now gotten to the
They
basement.
haven't even cleared freezer with 30 seconds left. This is not looking good for UNM.
Attackers have dropped the bomb.
But, and it doesn't go well for them as Ash
Rainbow
goes
goes
down.
down.
20 seconds left. They've entered sight. Finds one.
Doc
Nearly
one,
finds another.
Almost gets in the 1 pillar.
Warden though,
Fighting,
not
going down in freezer.
leaving freezer.
One picks up 1. He wants the last.
Oh, and it's
and he
just
does get
enough.
him. Just enough.
Once again, time is UNM's greatest enemy. They
Yep.
seem not
I
to beat
mean,
'em.
you got to commend SJSU's defense.
They
there.
are doing great.
The roam game is doing amazing. They're wasting time. They're scaring UNM here. UNM really needs to lock down on these roamers. They need to
I
change
agree.
something up that's going on. Again, I'm saying bring that jackal.
Yep.
Bring the jackal. Use
I
them.
agree.
Get those roamers moving around. Pair it with a drone or something. Get the initial jackal ping. Get the drone on them. Chase that drone. Find them. Get your kill. And then, start taking map control. They're just playing too slow, I think,
Yep.
for this map.
And we talked about this. 4-0. This is where you start to sweat. You got to win the last 2 attacks if you want to have a chance.
Yep, you need these last 2
5-1.
rounds.
That's a dangerous level. You got to win the last 2. Top 4 is doable. They can win this one. It's just a matter of can they check all those boxes, find those frags, and plant that bomb.
Well, speaking of frags, San Jose does decide to bring the Jaeger and the Wamai now. So we
Apparently
are seeing,
they're
we are
watching the
seeing
stream.
the ops come out. Okay.
They're watching the stream.
They're
They've been
listening
hearing
to
us
us.
talk about it.
10 seconds left.
They know we're like, hey, flashes, nades, they're happening, and we gotta stop them.
5
Yep.
seconds left before insertion.
Perhaps it was the Grim that they're like, hey, let's
Maybe.
just stop this from happening.
They don't
We
want
don't
the-
like
they don't
those
want the Grim.
bees.
And defuse a bomb.
UNM Cherry does pick up on it. Doesn't look like we have a whole lot of flashes and nades coming in. Just a couple from Maverick and Nomad.
Spawn peaks going out once again. SJSU's favorite thing to do. They haven't been too successful. They've been finding one or two every couple rounds, but
Yeah, I mean, but you're up 4-0. I mean, if you can get an early pick, pad those
Exactly.
stats a little bit, you're going for it.
Claymores are going out.
They
UNM
don't
has
want
learned
these
their
runouts.
lessons.
Yep.
No more running.
So it does look like Ash went into workshop on first floor. So she's trying to get that roam clear. Maybe try to stop any sort of flanks coming in from meeting hall. Which Legion is in meeting. Does get droned out.
They're aware of her. Can Ash get some backup here to clear him out, or are they just gonna try to do one? It looks like, yeah, there
Oh,
it
and
is.
they
There's
do
the
pick up Legion
backup.
in meeting hall. There's a good pinch from UNM there.
Kid picks up the roamer, but Derpy refrags. Looks like the Maverick and Tower. That will neuter their attic attack. Now Ace is forced to rotate through after opening bedroom.
Yeah, so
Nearly
I don't
picks
think
up on
UNM knows
Nomad
that
there.
Jaeger's down there. Thatcher and Ace working on this master breach.
They might have given up on attic. They're not rotating over to
Attackers have
open it.
dropped the bomb diffuser.
I wouldn't mind seeing Nomad push up tower here and maybe try to take control of tower and sending Ace back over there to apply some more horizontal
agree.
pressure.
Ash still trying to find that meeting player, but I don't know if she's aware that meeting player might not be there anymore. Shots
Derpy
are
goes
going
down.
out. Possibly a run out from Armory. No, bottom main.
It's a good pickup for Ash there.
Nearly
Ooh.
picks up on the kitchen player.
Oh, we might need that boss
We
file.
might be a mob shot.
Oh, but he doesn't
Nomad
matter.
picks it up.
Nomad gets him anyway.
The kid on that Nomad Rat gameplay, my favorite.
Oh, and Liston picks one up as well. Last one is in attic. It's just legacy,
there we
and
go.
he goes down.
4-1.
All right, UNM.
It's
I don't know
4-1.
what it is with you picking it up on the 5th round of attack, but I guess if it works and you can pick it up on defense.
Take some
I
4
mean,
rounds of warm up on attack, and you know what? If you can do 4-2 here, that's perfectly fine.
4-2's all right. I mean, Oregon is a defensive-sided map.
It is.
But again, you always want to see those attacking rounds come out if you can get them. So
Now I believe SJSU is basement and first floor to go to. I think they are going to go back to basement. However, I wouldn't be surprised if they go to first floor.
no, I wouldn't be too surprised either. What I did like seeing though from UNM was that they played more aggressive on those roamers.
They did.
They found them and then they started getting a pinch on them.
Yep.
Not necessarily exactly what I would do, but then again, I'm a different player. I'm not them.
It looks like we're going back up top. No surprise there. Probably one of the best sites on the map. Everyone knows how to play it. Everyone knows how to attack it. SJSU, they're not. I bet they're not worried. 4-1. I bet they're feeling good. Might see a couple more spawn peaks. Hopefully no runouts, because I think UNM has figured those out.
No, it does look like SJSU's opting to bring the bandit here instead of the mute. So I'm wondering if we might see some bandit tricking going on, and if UNM might struggle a little bit with this master wall breach.
I think
So-
we saw the mute because UNM was bringing out Flores every once in a while. But it's top floor, Flores didn't play too much. So they're like, hey, let's scrap him. Let's pick up Bandit where Legacy can play a bit more fluid, a bit more loose, and have some more fun. Mute, I don't know how much fun you can have on a 3 armor.
I'm not too sure, but they changed it up for Azami. Azami's over in workshop now, or in armory.
True.
Sorry, over in armory now. And instead of playing trophy and trying to hold that master balcony,
Garage gain open through by Ash. Might get picked off from the
head holes above.
Aware of it now. Bet she won't get picked off now.
It's a missed opportunity for
It
SJSU
was.
there. That could have been huge for him. Ash did great last round, clearing out the roamers and then getting map control for UNM.
Is both trophy walls unreinforced? They
Yeah.
are.
Wow.
Possibly somebody. No, all
Reinforcements are
down.
used. Where did those reinforcements go?
Possibly more into armory.
I don't know.
I know they've been reinforcing stage wall. Perhaps they did that again.
No, I'm UNM. I know that they have a bandit and that they're bandit tricking. I need my Ash to get over there and get into classroom and working below there.
Yep, but right now Ash is fighting her demons in armory.
She's fighting demons. She's fighting Azami upstairs. She's also fighting Valkyrie on main stairs.
Yep.
with
Unaware
those
of her
footholds.
though.
Is she though?
I think
thought
Valk
that
might
was
have
some
gone
shots going
undrone
down.
there. Valk playing deep bottom main. Legion
Minute
in
30, and
kitchen.
UNM hasn't gotten in the map.
No map control has been established. I don't believe they're even considering attic as a avenue. Wall is getting open, but tricked. With the recent Ace nerf, it's really easy to trick him now. Listen
Does
finds
pick
a
one up with the Claymore.
Gunfights are going out. 1 minute, 1 and 10 seconds left. Still,
Looks like we do have a little bit of a tower push coming in, and that's where
they
these
do.
kills are going down.
That's where their map control is coming from.
Wombat needs to get aggressive here. He has a minute. He does have 2 drones that he can use.
Game control is still closed. Top main is on. He's still
Ace
on it.
knows. He's using this reinforced wall to his advantage. He said, all right, we can't get it open. Might as well push in. Gets a little bit of map control. Try to get these defenders pushed back. We do have one on big window, which could be huge. Could take down Malusi here.
These impacts go.
Azami
Could
is
hurt.
below. UNM
Pushing
should
into
learn from
medium.
this and then should be able to watch that flank or
Bunch of-
get into sight.
Rotates from UNM here.
Big shots going down.
Big.
Azami goes down on the roam. That leaves 2 defenders in sight for
30
SJSU.
seconds left. Wall is not open though. They will have to run through. Bandit gets
Bandit
hurt.
takes big damage.
But he
Gets
finds
Maverick.
the kill.
Oh!
Traded out.
Gets this trade. And
There
the
we
last
go,
one was
cleaned
quit,
up.
and the kid gets it.
4-2.
4-2. UNM
Not
loves
bad.
these 4-2 attacks, man.
UNM can come back from this.
Now, it's going to be interesting to see if UNM does well on defense this time. We saw
SJSU's
him,
attack
we saw him
is
pick
good.
it up on attack last time, but we need to see if they're going to do well on defense. SJSU is also, they're a good attacking team.
good
We saw
attacking
that on Cafe. We saw that on Chalet.
They're a very good checklist team, and Oregon attack is a checklist map.
Oh, yeah.
You got step by step, floor by floor, and if you can do that, you will pretty much win.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
Amaru,
Oh,
that's
so
an
we're doing a
interesting
checklist
pickup.
with the Amaru.
They might be skipping some things on the checklist here.
Yeah, we might we might be. I think it's just a new checklist, Alex.
I think, you know
we're
what?
old, and this is just a new checklist.
We are reading a different book of Siege here than them.
Yeah.
But the castle might even ruin it, because Castle Kids have just been Castle Brigade. But, if I remember correctly, SJSU did this before.
They came in through the hatch.
They came through
last
the
time.
hatch.
Yeah.
So they might do that again. The last time they did that, there was no kids player, and it really didn't work out for them. But this time, I'm feeling it might work.
I don't think UNM is really prepared for this.
No.
I think that they're going to be expecting just a textbook attack. They aren't going to be expecting this Amaru probably to come through Kids Hatch.
I agree.
Maybe even up Attic Hatch.
That one might be a bit risky.
That one's going to be risky with it being open right now. But I do like seeing UNM. They brought the Jaeger this time. They aren't afraid of him either. So
Maybe it's just a cafe thing.
maybe it's, well, my Jaeger we don't need to see.
UNM, just like SJSU in defense, having a good first floor roam, anchored more towards showers and dining, which I usually don't see. It's very interesting to watch. Usually I see more of like a kitchen meeting.
It doesn't look like we have any UNM players in Attic at all. So they might be heavily relying on that Cade Claw over there to really slow him down. Mario is in tower stairs already. Getting some map control. Maybe just trying to hold Attic and waiting for her hard breach to get over there.
Ash is just waiting for that kitchen player. Not picking up on anything though, as they're trying to clear out small tower.
Kid
The
picks up some
Vulcan,
damage on the Ash and small tower.
Picks him off
get
through the wall bang.
wall.
That's a huge pickup. Now half of the first floor is now cleared.
That was on
Ash is
Dokumi,
in.
not Ash. That's on me. Ash dropping into freezer. Picks up
Picks
the
him off.
Malusi on the
Good
roam.
rotate.
This is a great roam clear from San Jose.
Listen, trades out on the hard bridge. That's not the one you want to lose.
That's not good.
Attic might stay closed. I'm not
Buck
sure
could
if
have
it's
hard
open.
breach charges.
Buck could.
So
But knowing SJSU,
Buck does
probably
not have
flashes.
hard breach charges.
SJSU and flashes, they love them. Quid goes down to space. There goes their Dokkaebi. The knowing op is gone.
that's an intel up gone. Yep. Now I wouldn't be surprised yet to see Amaru come in through Kid's
Can't.
window here.
Gets gone 6.
She gets it open. I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a late bold push from Amaru through the hatch.
I think that's what they're trying to do.
Oh no, hatch is reinforced.
Oh, it's cut off. All players are on first floor. Jaeger watching bottom white here. Can be cleared out. He's getting damaged on.
Gets a shot from Buck downstairs.
Maro just causing as much havoc as possible. Trying to make UNM second guess where she's going to come through.
I'm liking how UNM is adapting to this. They got their picks and then they're slowing it down. They're taking their man advantage and they're playing time. They're holding some passive-ish angles. I mean, they aren't getting too aggressive with it.
I agree. And it's clear that SJSU picked up that this Maru is not going to work. They're like, hey, there's one pit, one kids. They're dying if they go through that window or hatch. So let's just change things up. And
Oh, Amaru does pick one up in Attic. Cade might be able to get the refrag though. He wants to.
It's time
He
for
does.
his teammates to pick one up. Listen, pick
Jaeger
up
gets the
Derpy.
buck. They
Possibly
know
top
one's an
white.
attic. I don't know if they know that Ash is so close though.
The 20 seconds left. Bomb is down.
SJSU is
Dropped
going
it.
for
Ash
frag
goes
here.
down, and it's cleaned up by Space.
Space did amazing that round with picking up kills.
He did.
They were down in the man advantage, and he got one off early. Then Jaeger was able to pick up one more, and then they were able to just slow down, hold the soft angles. They knew that their hard breach was gone, and they
Yep.
couldn't come in through anywhere else besides these windows or these doorways.
All right, SJSU had their fun. They had Amaro there. They're going to lock in here. They're going to do a textbook attack. I'm calling it.
Yeah, I mean they
Probably
could.
a top-down.
I'm thinking UNM is their momentum's getting built up. I think the team morale is getting up as well. They're saying, hey guys, we're still in this.
Yep.
Like we can still win this. We can still bring it back. It's 4-3. We're on a defensive map. Like we can do this.
Ram's
So,
an interesting pickup from SJSU here. I don't know if they're expecting a first floor defense, but Ram doesn't do much for basement unless they're trying to use it to clear the shields and bunker, cause some havoc with the noise.
maybe I'm not too sure. I'm gonna be honest. I don't see Ram picked here a lot. I mean, yeah, I genuinely don't know.
Kid's having his
It's
fun with the Deagle.
gonna be interesting to see what happens.
The Azami on Pillar is going to be a pain.
Does look like they switched off a Ram. We now have a Twitch and Grim, so that's good to see. Maybe they were expecting them to go first floor or even. Actually, they were probably expecting them to go top floor, and then maybe they're going to use that Ram and Master.
Yeah.
So
Now, Grim is coming out a lot. I think this is a sign from you to start using Grim.
I will
Try him
never
out a
own
bit.
Grim.
Grim's
Nope.
a great
I will
operator.
never own him.
Sense is also amazing. I think
I will
Sense
also
could be
never own
used
Sense.
a lot.
Those are two ops that I
You
don't
are-
own and will stay grayed out.
You're just a hater.
They're not unlocked.
You're a hater.
I am a hater. You're right.
You know what? Console is different. It's just easier
Oh
down
come
there.
on!
It's easier
Don't
down
disrespect
there.
me like that. I play on PC too. Okay, I just like the controller better,
Right.
and that's why I poop on you with the controller.
Oh, okay. 5 players on defense, 1 on freezer stairs, trying to pick up maybe a unaware attacker. Very different defense from what we're used to. Both teams like to roam, but this time
There's no roam game here.
they're going turtle mode.
This could be bad for UNM because
Oh.
SJSU is very good at clearing out the roamers and taking map control fast. This
That
is
is
going to
one
give
mirror
SJSU
down, though.
a lot of time to get vertical control and even horizontal control and attack, get some angles on the site, and maybe even get some opening picks or some
And it
damage.
seems like SJSU knows about this turtle because they're clearing the map very fast. Hatches are getting up, 1:45 left. This is quick.
It's a very good attack by SJSU. They found out that there aren't any roamers. They use their drones, and they're taking this map control fast.
Obviously, Bunker's not going to get
No,
taken there.
Bunker's not getting taken.
Two
Get
Goyos,
get off
Amira.
of there, buddy.
2 Goyos, Amira. I'm glad SJSU is staying far away from that.
I mean, honestly, right now I'm assuming that they have elbow open, so I'm taking that Cade, I'm putting him in elbow, I'm breaking that mirror, and I'm watching for either the electrical hatch drop or them coming down tower stairs as well.
I agree. I think that's one of my favorite spots in the late round. If they aren't taking bunker, you play bunker.
Yep.
If bunker stops tower, like you said, E-box, it's a great spot to play. It's clear that SJSU is going for a main freezer take here, as they're rotating everyone to freezer and main stairs.
I really like this Azami barricade. That is
Nice
a
pixel.
nasty angle on freezer stairs. If you can catch an attacker coming down there standing up off guard, that's a free, easy kill, and they're not going to know what happened.
That's 1 Goyo going out, so that will burn a good amount of their time left. They don't have a lot left. 45 seconds on the clock. SJSU stalled hard.
It's like SJSU is really going for a main freezer take here.
They're waiting for a mistake from UNM. Fires are still going out from Goyo. Ends.
Twitch takes some big damage from Goyo. Goyo also takes
Grims
some
are
big
going
damage.
out. Gunfights
Kid
are going
picks
out
up
crazy.
one.
The pistols are out. Kid is
Now
in his
4v3.
Kid is in his corner. Not being
Bullets are
cleared out.
flying
Of it.
left and right.
Rambo goes down from Quid. Another gunfight goes out. Twitch picks up a kill.
One
Dokkaebi
that picks up
actually.
one. 2v2.
2v2. 15 seconds left.
1v2. Twitch is so low. Goyo's low as well.
Bomb's down.
10 seconds
looking
left.
good.
Twitch doesn't have bomb.
Attackers recovered the
Playing against the clock here. Knows where Goyo is.
Both teams
Picks up Goyo.
Pick one off. Going for a plant.
Going for
I
the
would have
plant.
gone for the kill here.
All one might has to do is find her. Yep, and there it is.
It's so difficult to be in that spot where you're like, I only have so many seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Do I plant the bomb and like, guarantee to lose unless a
I mean,
miracle happens.
you're praying for a miracle at that
Or
point.
you hope that you can find that last player and pick them off. Personally, I would hope to find that last player, but a lot of people seem to hope for the plant and hope for a miracle.
I mean, really, unless you're planting in a super weird spot, I think your odds are better going for the kill, trying to find that last second, maybe one-tap headshot, getting lucky,
Yep. But
playing the roll of the dice on your side.
4 rounds ago, we were calling out the sirens. Red flag were being brought up. They were down 0-4. Things were not looking good, and now it's a tied game in a best-of-3 series. 4-4.
It's a defensive sided map, man.
Defensive sided map.
And UNM is, I mean, they're doing well on defense. It's not necessarily a textbook Oregon defense for downstairs.
Definitely
they
not,
have no
but it
roamers
works.
at all, but it did work out for them in the end. So it's going to be interesting to see what they do here on first floor.
Yes, because now they're forced to go first floor. Not everyone's favorite site. Definitely the weakest of the 3.
No, definitely not. Not my favorite.
I could see SJSU here pull this away, get up 5-4, but then UNM pulls it back when they are able to go back top floor.
Yep, it is going to be interesting to see who's going to take the round differential here. So,
Tubero is being brought out.
Attackers are moving
He'll probably
to the bomb.
either hold games wall, attic wall, or maybe even stage wall. 'Cause stage
I'm
wall likes
thinking
to
he's
get
going to
open.
hold games and attic. I think he's going to do both because UNM's thinking they're not going to attack both sides at one time.
Yep.
They're not going to waste all their hard breaches on that. So,
And I will say, Kid is showing why Izami gets banned.
Yep.
Izami is so influential. She is a game changer.
on Oregon, she's really good as well because she can make those almost these one-way peaks with all of the doorways
Yep.
that you can open up, or even head holes that you can make through these walls that look into these doorways. So making these tight one-way angles that attackers really can't see where you are unless they go out and join you. It's really, really powerful for the defense here.
Seems that SJSU is aiming for a top-down clear. Taking top main quickly. Doesn't look like they're going for an attic clear besides Ayana on
SJSU
attic.
getting in the map.
Finds the attic player, nearly does some damage
That's
to your
Tubero
teammate.
down. Ace is lit though.
Could have been from team damage there.
I think it was from
A
team
quick
damage.
top 4 clear.
2 minutes
Buck
in and we're already in the map. I mean,
Buck is
Kids
going
is
to
ours.
go to town here.
Yeah, Buck's gonna make this floor look like some Swiss cheese. And
Anchors, it's time to get out of sight because
These
there's not
anchors are
really
gonna
much
be
place to
scared.
hide.
now UNM didn't bring any sort of Cade Claw for the hatch, so they need
Not
to
at
be
all.
careful of that kitchen hatch drop as well from Kids.
But it is an ace, so SJSU's got to pick and choose what hatch they're opening, what walls they're opening, because there's only 3 ace charges.
Yep. You need 2 of them for that hatch. Now Frost is on the flank here on main stairs. This could be huge for UNM. I don't think SJSU knows that Frost is off site. They're thinking Frost is, she's an anchor op. She's staying on site.
Absolutely.
Nope, she's off site. She might come and ruin your day here.
With 1 minute left, you're going to start to see execute slowly start to happen. Util gets cleared, maybe 1 or 2 gunfights coming out any second now.
No, SJSU is pushing from small tower side, but I don't think UNM knows that too well. You got Azami sitting
I
in
think
Z
UNM's
here.
picked up on it pretty well. They have
They
one
might have
bottom
picked on it
freezer,
now, yeah.
190. They have 1 green hall.
Trying to get some
Bees
early
are
damage
out.
on this Grim here. Bees are pinging
SJSU
her.
goes down from the Goyos.
The Goyo
set off
trap.
by himself.
Attackers recovered
Maybe.
the diffuser.
Derpy does pick up
That's
Rambo
2 going
in Z
down.
Hall.
4v3. 30 seconds left. There's not a lot of time. This rotate though could be
This rotate could be huge. I'm assuming that hatch is open, and then he's gonna be playing off of this hatch.
Space is off site though.
Wow.
It's
Space
a
is far off the site.
1v4 for Goyo on site.
Goyo is praying to God here.
Plan's
His plan
going
is
down.
going
Goyo
down.
can't do anything. It is all up to
Gets the
He
diffuser
gets
down.
it.
Attackers bomb.
10 seconds left.
Another
Oh!
one goes down.
Ayana goes
Goyo.
down.
10 seconds to go.
2v2 now all of a sudden.
8
with
seconds. They don't have diffuser.
Neither of them are near bomb. Buck rushing in takes. a
Buck
ton
goes
of
in, takes a
damage.
whole ton of damage. Grim drops from the hatch.
You know there's green hall.
1 second left.
Goyo doesn't want to peek too much. He does.
Attackers
Gets
back.
Goyo.
Bomb gets down. Buck
Frost is
teaming
in
with
sight.
that.
Picks up Buck.
Buck is gone.
Attackers need to protect.
And he knows Derpy's late. He knows he lit up Derpy.
1v1. Going
He's
above.
going for the hatch.
This is good. Fakes it. He could have stuck that. I think he could have stuck that.
I don't
He's
think he could have
unaware.
stuck it. I don't know.
It would have been
It
close.
would have been
that's
close for sure. I think Frost knows that he's upstairs, and he has
Yep.
to try to maybe fake it
Derpy
with the
playing
defuse.
incredible.
Oh, Frost is going upstairs.
He's gunning it.
Oh my
This would be a
gosh.
play.
I don't think he knows.
He knows now. Sound cues are out.
Yep, sound cues.
He
Oh, he dropped ass. He's
Perfect
running.
rotate.
He's gone.
It's Scooby Doo right now.
They're chasing each other. Where's the
he's chilling.
We need this
and it is over.
And that's over. Does get the kill to pad the stats
Nice
a little
little stat
bit,
pad.
but SJSU takes that round attack. Wow. What an end. Yeah, Derpy's talking a little bit of trash.
I'm
there,
sure that will be
but-
clipped and sent on a replay.
Oh yeah, probably. But that was an interesting end to that round there.
It was.
UNM had two roamers that were super far off
Super
site,
far.
but then they came back in, and then Goyo was able to hold it down very well for them.
Gonyo actually played that phenomenal.
Mm-hmm.
He knew that he was outgunned, outclassed, and said, you know what, I'm going to wait for my homies to come. And they showed up.
Azami did pretty well there, trying to waste as much time as she could before they actually got that diffuser down.
Yep.
But just sitting there and waiting gave Buck the opportunity to look back up at that hatch and take her down. Azami staying up there could have been huge for UNM on that defensive round, but sadly it just wasn't in their cards. So.
But now it's time for UNM to go top floor. Site they have not lost on. They like this site. They're going back to it. It's finally unlocked.
Mm-hmm. And
this is where if SJSU can win this, it might be over.
It might be.
But
I mean, it is 5-4, so
It's, again,
it's
defense is
anybody's
king.
game.
Defense is king right now, and I think UNM has a solid chance to win this one out.
Attackers have discovered the location.
Seems like a very similar op lineup for both sides.
Yeah, I think
Zoff being
I think we're
brought
doing a
out
little
instead
bit
of LeBron.
different this time though. I think UNM didn't bring the castle last time,
They might not have.
so
But it's clear they are done with the Zami. They have Ash and they have Zoff. Those Zamis are going. Those kunais are getting cleared.
yep, they do not like the kid playing on these Azami one ways and getting these easy picks from them. So
Once again, clearing through Armory for main side. Zami not really playing Armory this time, just playing top main. Most likely Trophy.
thinking Azami's probably going to be playing, his trophy wall here, trying to keep him off of Master Bow, keep him out of that closet.
Once
hard
again,
reach.
one roamer, and it's not really much of a roam. Bottom white, getting droned from showers. Will probably fall back up white. But no,
he's going
never
down
mind,
white.
Gets caught
and Ash
off
is
guard.
in freezer. What? Wow. Okay. I guess SJSU just knew that they were down there, and Ash made that fast rotate around. It's a great roam clear from SJSU.
The roam has been cleared.
Pretty hard
SJSU
for
might not be
UNM
aware
losing that man
that everything's clear, but that's a great pickup, great entry from Ash. Has now no wall's been open yet. I think they're still worried about somebody below.
I'm not too sure.
Oh, nearly
the kid
picks
picks
off
up some
Kid.
big damage through the wall there.
Kid's not done though. He's got plenty of fight left in him.
Now, if I'm SJSU, I'm getting my ace over there, and I'm hard breaching something.
I agree.
Something's got to go down. I mean, I have all 3 ace charges in pocket. Maybe I'm throwing something on a kid's wall, or even,
Yep.
taking my Ash below into
Ash was off. One of them's
classroom
gotta
and
go below.
getting rid of that Cade Claw below.
Now
Or
we're
if
in
it's
a-
above, trying to figure out where it's at.
Swift and Kid stuck in a staring contest, seeing who will blink first here.
Who's going to make the mistake first?
There
Kid
we
getting
go.
his kunai barricades blown up.
Yuto's going
falling
out,
back.
and you know what? He just falls back.
1 minute left. SJSU still applying pressure
Hard breach is on big
Kid's
window.
wall.
So the plant
SJSU
will be going
watching
from
for
big
flanks.
window.
They still think that somebody's out on the roam. Rainbow watching this angle.
Finds List in there. Now in a 5v3. Attack is looking good. 40 seconds left.
Ash is on Kid's
Oh,
window. Zofia
picks
picks him
off
up
Swift.
through the head holes. It's down to a 4v2.
Kid found on default. Can't find the head.
Cade picks up
Bomb
one.
goes down.
Ooh, and he gets pinched
And
from
that's
White.
it. San Jose State takes their second attack as they move to match point, I believe.
Yep, match point. Now UNM really needs to pick up on their defense here. They have any site. They can pick
And
anywhere.
it's like, I think they go basement.
I'm thinking they go basement.
I think they
as
go
well.
they go basement and they turtle again.
Mm-hmm.
Their turtle worked well, though SJSU might read into it a little bit more this time.
Mm-hmm. Honestly, I'm going basement. I'm not turtling again. I'm extending. I'm throwing at least one roamer out.
They just might, but it looks like the Goyo Mira. I think this might be their same turtle strat.
Oh, they might throw that Wamai out there. They
Elysian
might.
Kid, Kid. He likes to run around and cause chaos, and Elysian's just the op for that.
Agreed. I think San Jose did really well on this attack, though.
They did.
They got that map control, and they did really well on the roam clear. They were constantly watching for roamers, even when like they should have known that there wasn't any roamers.
Yep,
they
they-
should have known that everyone was on site, but they were still watching for a late flanking.
They read Castle really well. I don't know if that's intentional or not, or either way, it worked out perfectly, and they were able to find that first entry, and from there, they could just take their time.
Yep. Now it does look like we're downstairs again, and UNM decided to bring the smoke this time. This could be really good for them, as San Jose, whenever they push late, they're pushing in fast, and this could slow them down a lot. This will be able to cut off an angle, maybe, you know, UNM's been able to usually do a decent amount of damage, but not finish out their kills.
I agree.
So this could stop one of these attackers coming in late, getting another kill on a, you know, unaware defender. But I mean, we'll see what happens.
It looks like they are going to go for a general turtle strat. I do think Kid might start with an early roam, perhaps, and just fall off like he usually does. So the big question is he going to be able to pick off one? He
Ooh.
gets nearly found there. I think that might actually have been Wamai. It was, and Wamai plays in Kitchen now. 2 people on Kitchen side.
Now it's going to be interesting to see if SJSU does as well on this roam clear as they did last round.
Gets droned out showers from Ash. Ash,
Legion might get wall. He's playing
Brings
a
out the
little
super
aggressive
shotty.
on this wall here.
I do hope that this super shotty finds its mark.
I would love to see a super
Drones,
shorty
though,
kill.
might ruin his fun. He's taking the super shotty out. He might get caught up here.
He might get caught in a little pinch. Yep,
Yep, he
and
did.
does.
He
Kid goes
needed
down.
Wamai there to support him, and Wamai has gone back to showers.
That's big for San Jose.
That is massive.
Getting one of the top fraggers for UNM
Top
gone.
fraggers and the roam cleared. Obviously, they might not be aware that the entire top and first floor is cleared, but they'll soon figure that out.
Yep. SJSU is really good at taking that map control and figuring out where those roamers are. So
Now it comes down to those Goyos are just going to kill time, so SJSU doesn't have as much time as they think they do.
now I'm interested to see if this smoke player is going to try to save his gas canisters for late into the round, or if he's going to use these early in these hatches.
I'd like to see him wait. It looks like they're going for another freezer main take, which means that smoke is no longer needed on bunker if he's there. He can probably rotate the closet. Looks like they're
SJSU
just-
getting these hatches, getting the vertical angles going. Probably going to be doing a hatch drop later into the round.
Flashes will probably go out.
UNM does have one player in freezer ready for the hatch drop.
1 minute left in the clock. A Goyo is out. That will kill the main push for quite a while.
SJSU still has a minute left, though. They aren't too pressed for
Goyo's
time.
going down for sure.
But
These Goyos are going to cause a lot of harm for SJSU's time management.
looks like Smoke has rotated into closet. This could be huge.
Fuck
Swift
goes
does go
down
down from the
smoke.
canister. Wow. Smoke has 2 canisters left.
Spawn is
Maybe
opening
3,
up
or
freezer
maybe
wall.
1. Sorry.
That mirror is going to cause a lot of problems.
SJSU does have Dokkaebi on tower stairs, though.
He does,
But I'm
like,
thinking
at the
UNM
late
knows.
flank. These are out there aware of the mirror player, but we already knew that. Mirror takes a ton of damage. 25 seconds left. Bomb has to go down 8th minute now.
Wombat does
Picks
pick one up in freezer.
Derpy takes the
Quinn takes
smoke.
one down tower stairs. Take down 2 tower
Ooh.
stairs. Takes
Whip
down
by
3 for
three.
Taylor.
Derpy goes down from the smoke once again.
Picks up Ivana. It's a 1v1.
1v1
Oh, he's close with the
three-star
shotgun.
players.
10 seconds left.
Oh, no, it's
Seconds
DMR
left.
versus shotgun.
Free fire has to go.
Hey!
You have run
UNM wins that round with the trade. Holy.
They stay
Oh,
alive.
my God. They stay alive for one more round. Oh, this could go into OT.
I thought that free fire worked, but the shotgun stayed
The
true.
shotgun saved them. If UNM did not bring the smoke there, they did not win that
Man.
round. That smoke was pivotal for them.
The
Got the
smoke
buck kill
absolutely
early, not sure necessarily early, but halfway through that round.
Yep.
And then he was able to pick up the Hibana through the mirror with the SMG-11.
Great.
And then it was able to trade with the Dokkaebi.
I think
on
he
the
actually got
shotgun.
2 smoke kills that round.
Did he?
I think he did.
Oh, I didn't see that.
But on the other side, Quid played phenomenal on Dokkaebi on
Oh, yeah.
backstairs, picked up 3 kills, and really kept SJSU in the game. Those Goyos
Wow,
and Miras,
what a trade.
those Goyos and Miras played wonders for UNM.
Agreed.
Now
It killed
they're alive.
a lot of time. It stopped their push a lot, and even playing with that smoke, they learned and they brought the smoke upstairs as well.
Yep.
So they're gonna be playing off of that.
But now
And
the question is, can UNM hold top 4? They're, I believe, 1-1.
they are 1-1, and this is gonna decide whether or not they go into overtime.
Absolutely.
Either SJSU's winning this, or we're going into OT.
SJSU's not doing anything special. They're still bringing the same lineup. Grim, an ever-present operator on SJSU's roster. Dokkaebi, Zoff, Ash. Ash is being swapped out for Mav. Probably going for a tower. Mav
I wouldn't be
trip.
surprised to see a tower Mav and then Ace going probably big window again, opening up that
Yep.
kid's wall. That did
I would
really
like to
well
see him
for
get
them last
master
round.
wall though before he does that.
I mean, you would think that they would, but I mean, UNM has that Cade Claw on that master wall,
Yep.
and they didn't bring the Thatcher. They don't even have a Twitch for it. The best thing
Zoff
they
could go below
Zoff
and
could go below.
Hope to
but-
find it, but I agree.
I mean, then
It
you're
could be
risking
troublesome.
Zoff dying to a roamer down there. Maverick already in big tower. 2 minutes and
Taking
30
that
seconds
aggression.
left in the round.
The meeting player might cause a problem for him, though. Once again, there seems to be a showers extension with a kitchen roam. 3 people on the roam. First 4.
I would like to see an early pick from one of these roamers here, giving UNM that man advantage.
What I would like from both teams is to pick up on these roams and be aggressive on site. But it seems none of them are really wanting to commit that hard to it. I'm telling you, like a blitz bedroom could be a game changer. They did spot the Cade.
They might
so
be going for a master wall here.
games should get opened.
Sophia's over on big window though, so I'm not too sure what they're going to do to try to get rid of that Cade
Mav
Claw.
is working tower right now.
Oh,
might take him
Grim
some
has
time.
impact EMPs. I forgot
works
about
too.
that.
You know, Grim's just a good up.
Based.
Head hole is available for Maverick as he's creating a crouch rotate on the other side. Walls are getting open. Minute 30 left.
Maverick creating himself some holes. Maybe try to get a peek on this attic player. Stop
Roamers
him from
haven't found
crossing over
anything.
on a master. Ooh, Kid takes some big damage downstairs.
Interesting to see where from. Possibly from...
Not too
Unsure, actually. But
Well,
Castle-
might be getting a flank up here on this Maverick, and I don't think Maverick knows. Maverick's been droning in sight. Well, Mike could walk up tower stairs, or he's going to try to get him through the hatch.
I would say stick on the hatch. Castle is remaining in small tower side. Zoff is trying to find him, though.
SJSU's going really
Rosie.
slow on this attack. They are scared of these roamers
A defender
right now.
just dropped. I think Legion just dropped to basement, rotating probably up to big
This
stairs.
is a really aggressive roam, or I should say aggressive roam, but
50 seconds left.
time-consuming roam from UNM.
Roamers have to come back. 45 seconds left. Smokes are going out, and a execute could happen any moment now.
Well, Mai's ready for this Maverick to come into the attic. He's
Ace is
telling,
ready to
he's
go
telling his
in.
smoke player to just stay away from those walls. He's got the Maverick running. Grim goes down from Legion. Plant's
30
going
seconds
down
left.
in games.
Attic goes down. Plant not default. You never plant default, as some
Sophia picks
people
up
say.
space.
Well,
Castle comes up from white on the rotate back from the roam.
can't
Maverick
find
picks
second
him up.
kill. It's a 3v2.
White coming into attic.
To
I
stay
don't
alive.
think SJSU's ready for this attic rotate.
Oh, but they are.
Oh,
They heard the
Oh, they
ball.
are. Picks
He
up
picked
one. Wild
Umai
full
picked up
flash.
one.
Knows he has one.
Lexi picks off
It's
Kid.
just listening kids. He knows he has one master balk. He's running low on time here. He's got to pick up some kills so he can get this
Nearly
diffuser.
finds the Mav. Time is ticking. He's
Time
gonna
is
get in the
not on his
bomb
side here.
soon. With that, no more time left.
No more time left.
And SJSU
SJSU wins.
finishes it off.
Wow, in map 3. Good game
That
for
was
both
an incredible
teams.
match. It was clear that these teams were made for each other.
No, they are. And if they aren't already scrim partners, they need to be
They
scrim
need to be.
partners.
Absolutely.
This was a
Incredible
great game to watch between all 3 maps. Chalet was super close. I mean, Cafe, it was definitely sided to SJSU for sure.
Obviously.
But even then on Oregon, it's a classic map. Every team knows.
Yep.
Pretty, it's pretty boring, but every team knows it, so it can go either way, really. And then we saw that the skill level between these 2 teams is so similar.
It's so similar. I think the big difference was that SJSU's was just a bit more comfortable on the attack. They were able to make attack happen just a little bit more aggressive. And UNM, I'm sure they will be taking notes from this series. A lot of positives and a lot of things to work on. But they had an incredible run in this tournament.
For sure. I would love to see UNM come back, maybe with a little bit more of an aggressive attack, maybe see if they can work on some of their pinches a little bit, and then come back next year, play San Jose State again, and
I would
just show them that
love
their
to see
attack
that.
is just
Well, I know San Jose
grown.
State is hosting a LAN over on the Pacific side, so I'm sure UNM and
maybe UNM
SJSU
goes over there.
will have their time to shine once again and maybe get revenge finally.
I would love to see that again. That would be great. So, all right, and with that, I believe we are switching over to Valorant. So,
Right.
we will take a short break, and then we will be back.